I just wanted to say uh, how I can feel um, the holiness. That's what I'll say. The holiness of God, like I never could before. That's all I want to say. Um, it makes me not want to talk the way I normally talk about God. You know what I mean? It like stops me. You know what I mean? Powerful stuff. So, interesting. Because like um, there was a while, there was a long while I wasn't feeling God's holiness. You know what I mean? Some of you already were feeling God's holiness. I never felt it for for a lot of my life. Not like this. I think it has something to do with the being saved thing. I do. I can feel God's holiness within me or something. Like growing or something. It's interesting. For sure. Yeah, that's all I'll say for this video is uh, it's almost hard to put into words. You know what I mean? It is. It's hard to put into words. It's hard to comprehend this feeling. It is. Well, like, to how to explain it. It's interesting. So, no joke. Very interesting. Good. I wanted to read the scripture that you sent to me, Cindy. Probably inspired. God knows I've been doing this in my mind, in my actions. He knows I'm a scared kid. I'm a scared kid walking this purpose I have. Totally. And it's in Jeremiah 1:6. It says, "Then said I, Ah, Lord God, behold, I cannot speak, for I am a child. But the Lord said unto me, Say not, I am a child. For thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee, and whatsoever I command thee, thou shalt speak. Be not afraid of their faces, for I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord." Then the Lord put forth his hand and touched my mouth, and the Lord said unto me, Behold, I have put my words in thy mouth. See, I have this day set thee over the nations and over the kingdoms, to root out and to pull down and to destroy and to throw down, to build and to plant. So, he knows all. He knows my mind. You know what I mean? I'm just a lost boy down here. I'm just a lost boy trying to do your purpose, Jesus. You know what I mean? Are you kidding me? No joke. I'm just a kid, man. You know what I mean? Seriously, I never grew up. You know, wear a Black Panther shirt, watch Dragon Ball Z. You know what I mean? I'm a kid. He's like, don't say that. That's what he's doing. He's like, don't say that anymore. Don't call yourself a child anymore. That's what Jesus is saying. Yeshua. I gotta get more courage. Keep facing them, keep facing them, keep facing them. Keep being courageous. Keep doing it. Hope you know what you're doing, Jesus. Hope you know what you're doing. Because he knows I've come across, as I knew I would. Don't take offense to this, Christians. Going into the Christian world, they would assume I was just some nobody that knew nothing. And anytime I talked, they'd be like, they don't, for the most part, besides Bishop, they just want to hear themselves talk, all right? Same story as in Mormonism. Same story around my family of origin. Same thing. That's why I was hesitant to go into the Christian world. Everyone thinks they know it all. They don't. If they knew it all, they would know who I am to God right in front of their faces. They don't. They would shut their mouths and listen to me talk if they knew who I was. But they don't. That's how much they don't know. You know what I mean? You would never assume that looking at me. It's just some punk kid. Apparently, just some punk kid that wears Marvel shirts. You know what I mean? Just some punk kid, can't get his life together. Is one of the most elite person to God on the planet. That's how well disguised I am. You know what I mean? Intentionally. But if God would have revealed who I am from day one on this earth, everyone would have shut the hell up from day one. No joke. They would shut the hell up and listen to me talk every damn day. You know what I mean? They would, instead of pushing me down. You know what I mean? Get what I mean? That's the reality. So I'm like, God, I told you this was going to happen. He knows I'm just smiling among the Christians in my mind. You know what I mean? They know it all. They know everything. They know all scriptures. They know that. They don't even know God's elite friend in front of their faces. That only God knows who I am. Even I don't even know who I am. That's what's crazy. Even still. But enough about that. But yeah, I already knew I'd get the treatment. Oh, we're too royal with God. We're too, shut up, kid in the back. Shut up, kid in the back. I lived this already. Yeah, that's why I'm like, God, just kill me. This is pointless. No joke. Everything I thought would happen going into the Christian world, for the most part, happened. For the most part. So I'm like, did I do enough for you, God? They got it covered. They got it covered. They don't want to hear what I have to say. But God's like, no. He's like, go back. Just quit saying you're just some kid that got beaten up under my watch. under God's watch. You're just some kid that got beat up under God's watch. Got put in his place under God's watch. Get over that. That's what God's telling me. Get over that. The God that watched me get put in my place my whole life says to get over it. Go back in there. Go back. You know what I mean? I'll give you the words to speak out of your mouth. You know? See how crazy this is. See how crazy God is. Didn't defend me that whole time in religion, that whole way. Didn't defend me against anybody. Nothing. And he says, go back, and go back for my purposes. Go back for me. That's what God's been making me do. I'm like, this is pointless. Just kill me. You know what I mean? Say that one thing you want me to say to them, and then get me off the earth, please. You know what I mean? Because this ain't worth it. You know. Because everybody else knows it all. Everybody else is good with God. Everybody else knows it all. Everybody else is good with God. You know. I grew up around this. Why do you think I put up the white flag? I put up the white flag. I'm like, if God's like them, it's over. You know what I mean? No joke. Get one of them know-it-alls to do your purpose. Get one of them know-it-alls in religion that can quote 1,000,000 scriptures in your face, Jesus. Get one of them to do your purpose. But no, it's interesting. It's so interesting, it's not even funny. I'm the most undefended person on earth from everything. Besides them finishing my body off, killing me. Everything else, I'm undefended. God still wants me to serve his purpose. Come on down here and do it yourself. You know what I mean? So I don't have to worry every damn day about paying bills and stuff. You're not paying bills, God. I'm the one that has to actually do it. You know what I mean? Not you. You know? Be not afraid of their faces. For I am with thee to deliver thee, saith the Lord. You're with me, but they can't see you with me, Jesus. They can't actually see you with me. They just see me. You know what I mean? See the difference, Jesus? See the difference? They can't see that you're with me. Doesn't matter. I'll do this whole thing myself. Like I said, I'll do it my own self. I'll wing it. You know what I mean? As I have been this whole way. For thou shalt go to all that I shall send thee. I've been doing that. So, be not afraid of their faces. Try not to be afraid of their faces. You know what I mean? So, I have this day set thee over the nations, and over the kingdoms, to root out, and to pull down, and to destroy. I like that part. And to throw down, and to build, and to plant. So, I have many uses to the Lord. I have many uses. Many uses. Thanks for helping me out again, JR. You're the man. I want to call you your name, but I don't want to expose you. So I'll just call you JR still. Yeah. But I feel like we're far enough on this walk with God. And we're on like first name terms with the both of us. You know what I mean? It's getting real. It's getting real. It is. So Jesus ain't backing out. So I'm still going because he hasn't backing out. So I'm still going. He hasn't backed out like I thought he would. He's like, don't say you're a child. That's what he's telling me. Stop saying you're a child. Stop saying that. You know, so we gotta mature. Well, I gotta mature like a lot by tomorrow. I gotta mature. Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee, and before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. That's the verse before that. Someone was in a big argument about Jesus didn't know us before he formed us in the belly. What the heck does that say? What the heck does that say? Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. Before I formed thee. That's completely correct. He did know me before he formed me. 100%. 100%. Yep. He knows me so well. It's like he's instructing himself. It's like he's improving himself. That's how well he knows me. So, this is the next stage. Quit saying I'm a child. I'm just a kid. Get me out of here, God. I'm just a kid. I'm scared. I'm scared of the demons out there. Get me out of here. You know, he's like, stop doing that. Stop doing that. Stop saying that. Even though that's how you feel, stop saying that. Yeah. Enough about that. I'm glad you listen to God, JR. I'm glad you listen to God. You know what I mean? Yes, you do, my friend. Yes, you do. I gotta do my part, and I gotta quit saying I'm a child, and I gotta grow up. You know what I mean? You know, I gotta mature. God's like, I'm not coming down there. Just quit saying you're a child. I'm not gonna come down there and do it for you. All right? That's what he's saying to me. Like everyone's like praising you all around me, Jesus. You can do what I can do, no problem. What am I doing here? You can do all according to everybody else around me. What am I doing here? You know what I mean? Makes no sense, you know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. If it means I'm better than Jesus, I'll do it. That's what it. Yeah. Although I do have more respect. Yeah, I can feel His holiness. I can. I have a little more respect. A little bit. A little bit. Yeah. The Baptists were always talking about God's holiness. I'm like, okay, now I see what you're saying about this holiness of God. I'm starting to see it. Starting to feel it. Starting to feel the holiness. You know what I mean? Not so much of an urge to talk trash. You know what I mean? Not to talk trash about Kakarot. I gotta get going. So I just wanted to make a quick video about that. So, because I feel like it's important for me to remember. Quit being a kid, you know what I mean? Quit acting like a kid. You're not a kid, yeah? So, anyways, that's all I'll say. I told you he was gonna man me up one of these days. And I will talk to you later.